crappy b-roll, a dude needing a haircut, and probably to shave. What can you expect, right? Plus it's been a week, so yeah, we're fitting in that average Joe builds just fine. Well, we're back, and we have, you don't want to focus really, we have progress on some stuff, lots of stuff actually. So it's been 5-6 days now since the last video. Tons of parts rolling in as usual. We have a bunch of stuff laid out to get done. I've been welding, been getting this stuff done. You saw stuff on the Duramax that we're going to be talking about, but a lot of today is going to be on the S10 and a little bit of dismantling on that guy. But before we talk about that guy, thank you guys for the recent huge influx of comments, you know, subscriptions and stuff like that. You guys are the best. Yeah, we're back. It's a truck. Last time it wasn't a truck. Last time I didn't have a back porch either, and you can actually see wifey's truck. Getting down to, we have the rest of the remodel stuff over there. Getting all of this clean, it's ridiculous. Like I said, this thing is gonna get some time. It's a bag 64 short wide. We're gonna be doing some stuff to that, but we've been getting the home remodel stuff all figured out down here, which is awesome. Getting this cleaned up was a huge thing because we can now start getting our hangout and, you know, barbecue, adult stuffy, that didn't sound good, down there. Obviously, where I do all my builds is here under the carport, which I'm thinking about putting up a wall here and then putting up a roof over there so we can have 2 build areas. Maybe, I don't know, because the way our house is laid out, this garage is so small and then has a staircase that's hinged, and yeah, you gotta, I don't think I've ever really shown that. The staircase actually has a home done hinge system, and it's weird, but I'm gonna make it upstairs, the loft, like a cool hangout automotive area with bench seats. That's all stuff for down the road that we'll do videos on. But like I said, progress on the S10, progress on this guy today. Not so bad. I need to get a bolt for that corner still, but it works. I dig it. Everything's still centered. I guess we'll go over what I did on the inside. Obviously, we did mount the Jegs cage. We made a harness bar and a dash bar. Got everything all painted up. Obviously, the welds are all cleaned up the way I wanted them to. Actually really happy with some of those guys. I threw some plates on the floor and I still need to go through and like caulk them and seam them. But we got the SFI seats, they're all good. We gotta throw the bolts in and that's all over there, so deal with all that junk later. But I know the seatbelt is gonna hurt my butt sitting on it. I think, oh yeah, cages. It's not too close. I'm actually sitting up a little taller than I normally do too because the seatbelts are digging into my back right now. But yeah, I mean, it's not tight. Everything's here. A fuel system stuff I shoved in here so I could start working on that. But if I was gonna long distance drive it, I could easily just stick my leg out like that. It's a nice, open this door and see. Nice comfy driving position, and the door closes and tries to hit me. But yeah, I dig it. We have some motion goodies coming in the mail to mount the Holly. Thinking somewhere over here behind the passenger seat, but that's all stuff we'll talk about later. Like gauge cluster is going to get mounted, and etc. But I'm thinking this is it. Mount a Mojave heater somewhere over there when it gets winter time. We're gonna have some stuffy up here that we gotta talk about in the future video. But everything is purchased for this truck to finish the swap except a driveline. And I have like 2 or 3 drivelines to modify to make work, so thinking we're gonna go ahead, hook the old TIG welder up. I need to set that like that. This guy needs to get welded there, lines up, blah blah blah. The usual. Need to weld some pieces together. Then we can actually mock the front back up. And then I'm probably gonna call it there. Just basically an update video and a how you doing, what's going on type of thing. I mean, lots of behind the scenes stuff, trying to keep everything in motion. This is the first real year of full-time just doing this YouTube thing and making content all year long, so trying to do a lot of behind the scenes stuff and figure out how that all works has been a little bit crazy. God, I'm dirty from the Duramax, but been doing a lot of disassembly on this thing. It's official. We are 100%, pulled out my phone here real quick, we are 100% gung-ho and game on for the SquareMax project. We did go ahead and order the D-Max swap standalone harness. Hide my ugly face. Thank you for your order and thank you guys for your product. D-Max swap, they're the best company that I can find for Duramax stuff. So we went ahead and ordered the standalone to run the LB7, the Allison, the MP263X HD push button transfer case, which is going to be requiring some stuff. We'll get into all that once we actually start swapping it. But then along with the harness, we also jumped on the big one, and that sounded really funny. Let's not say that over again. We bit the bullet and bought what we really needed to, and precision fabrication SquareMax mount kit. Really wanted that because it's a SquareMax now, boys and girls. It's official. That big blue beautiful monstrosity hiding out there is officially gonna be a Duramax K30 crew cab, which is my dream truck. It was just a diesel K30 crew cab. That was always my dream, and now I could have the best of all of the worlds. LB7 crew cab. I'm excited. 4-wheel drive still and everything. I'm so stoked. But let's go ahead and get this weld on this intercooler pipe so we can start finishing that truck up. And like I said, all trucks know bad things. Yeah, like I don't even know. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Buying that stuff today was pretty crazy. I got, you know, wifey backing me on this and saying just do it, do it, do it. You know, the content and the build, and it's something you've always wanted to do. So I'm very happy. If you can't tell, like a school kid right now, just I can't wait to build my truck. But that also means I need to get something as a daily so I can pull that apart, and I might just knock this thing out. Realistically, we're down to run the fuel system, run the brake lines, and wire it real quick, and then I could drive this. I mean, title it and stuff obviously, but look at it. Exhaust, there's a bunch of little things to make it perfect, but to drive it, oh, that's bright. I don't know, to drive it, that'd be cool. It would be a terrible daily though, because it has 2 seats. Or 1 right now, and it could have 2. That leads to, we have this, we technically have this. Try not to talk about this thing, because that's Old Faithful right there. And then we have a frame that has, we have so much stuff. It's just average Joe hoarders at this point instead of average Joe builds. Let's get this TIG weld done. Let's get this ending going, and let's finish this video out. Number 1 rookie mistake of a fabricator, person doing anything in their garage, at home, anything, in a shop even, check and make sure you have enough gas to start a project. I got, let's see, I got that little guy, which I started to blow through there and couldn't figure out what was going on. And then this one's all dirty, and I'm like, why is it just, and then look over and that gauge is on empty. Rookie move. So all the dogs bark, and it's actually a great day. I got the kids out front having a blast with the neighbor kids. You know, this is what I love about what I do. I get to stay at home, I get to flip cars and make enough money to consider myself, you know, not a bum, so I can help the old lady out, you know, monetarily staying at home and keeping the kids schooled and all that stuff during this COVID time. And I'm an idiot, and schooled was probably not what I wanted to say there, but you know what? I'm here, I'm having fun, they're having fun. I'm getting to build this, I'm getting to build that, I'm getting to build all those. And we are building a fun life, so why not share it with you guys? Having some fun. I guess since that's not happening, and I still need like 2 or 3 fuel fittings that I gotta go through and make sure, you know, I gotta start laying stuff out and make sure I know exactly what I wanted. I actually think I got one more Y fitting than I needed, so that was like $30 I wasted. I'll use it down the road somewhere, but I'm trying to get less of waste and more direct, get everything the first time. So instead of wasting a nice beautiful day like this, I'm gonna jump back into pulling more stuff out. I did go ahead and I got the 5-inch exhaust off of it. I'm gonna start lowering the fuel tank, getting the fuel lines and all that stuff undone. I have a majority of everything undone that I can think of. I gotta undo motor mounts and probably pull the trans off of the back, so I pull the motor and the trans and transfer case separately. Instead of rambling and making this video a giant long just blah 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 blah, I'm gonna get back to putting some stuff in the S10, yelling at myself and getting ready to pull that bottle so I can take it in the morning to get more argon. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna be filming another video tomorrow. No, well, with that, I lied and a little mock-up happened. Obviously ran out of gas. A little blow through that I'll go ahead and fix when I get gas to fix, but we're in there, boys. We're in there. Everything is fitting the way I was hoping it would. I may do some sort of hole behind this to give that guy a little bit of air, but that is the final package. I'm really, really happy. Now, just to get the motion stuff in, throw all the wiring in, start another video. With that, we're gonna let you go. Average Joe builds a SquareMax.